Having trouble installing macOS Sequoia? Here are 4 ways to download macOS Sequoia. The final method installs macOS Sequoia on your unsupported Mac. You can download Sequoia by selecting it from your software update under your general settings. Click on System Settings in your toolbar. Under General on your system settings, click on Software Update. I already have Sequoia 15.7.3 installed. If Sequoia is not installed, the update will be available at the top of the Software Update page. You can download Sequoia from the App Store. Click on the App Store icon in your toolbar. Type Sequoia in your search window. Click View macOS Sequoia. Now, click Get macOS Sequoia. Finally, click Download to download the macOS Sequoia installer from the App Store. You can download macOS Sequoia with your terminal using the command Software Update. Open your Finder window and click on Applications. At the bottom of the Applications window, you'll find the Utilities folder. Double-click. Now double-click on the terminal icon. At the terminal prompt, type Software Update space list full installers and press Return. A list of installers has been created. At the prompt, type Software Update space fetch full installer space full installer version space 15.7.3. Press Return and your terminal will begin installing your macOS Sequoia 15.7.3 installer. You can verify your installation by checking your Applications folder for the Install macOS Sequoia icon. If the previous downloads won't install Sequoia on your computer, try OpenCore Legacy Patcher. Be sure to complete the OpenCore Legacy Patcher installation. Root patching is necessary to correct your GPU settings and make your apps run after the installation. First, type OpenCore Legacy Patcher into your browser. Select OpenCore Legacy Patcher Dortania. Click on Getting Started. Under macOS Support, select macOS Sequoia. Read the listing to determine if your computer is compatible. Begin with plugging your SSD into your USB port. I chose to use a 500 gigabyte SSD for the OpenCore Legacy Patcher installation. Go to Disk Utility and choose Erase for your external SSD. Select macOS Extended Journal and click Erase. Click Done after your erase process is completed. After getting started with OpenCore Legacy Patcher, click on Creating macOS Installers. Then click on OpenCore Legacy Patcher Release Apps. You'll be sent to the latest version of OpenCore Legacy Patcher. Scroll down to OpenCore Legacy Patcher 2.2.0. Click on the arrow next to Assets. Click on the link OpenCore Patcher GUI.app.zip. Select Allow to allow the download. Go to your desktop and click on the OpenCore Patcher zip file to open it. Click on the OpenCore Patcher icon. Your password may be required to open your OpenCore Legacy Patcher. On the pop-up, click on Create macOS Installer. Click Download macOS Installer. Make sure macOS Sequoia is selected and press Download. The macOS Sequoia installation will begin. The macOS Sequoia installer will be validated and extracted. The pop-up will ask if you want to create a macOS installer. But first, plug in your USB drive. Click Yes to create macOS installer. Select the macOS Sequoia installer. Make sure your USB drive is the only drive plugged in and select it for local disk. Click Yes to confirm your selection. Creating the macOS Sequoia installer may take up to 30 minutes. The pop-up will ask, would you like to install OpenCore to the disk? Click Yes. Click Build and install OpenCore from the OpenCore Legacy Patcher. Your OpenCore configuration is being built. Click Install to disk. Be sure to select USB disk. On the pop-up, you must select the EFI volume. Select Reboot and hold the Option key while your computer restarts. Then select Restart. While your computer restarts, hold the Option button down. You can release the button when you see your hard drive and an EFI drive on your screen. On your keyboard, use the arrow keys to select the EFI boot option and press Enter. On the next screen, use the arrow keys to select Install macOS Sequoia and press Enter. The following screen is a menu. If you have already erased your hard drive or you are keeping what's on your hard drive, use your mouse to select Install macOS Sequoia. To set up the installation of macOS Sequoia, click Continue. Agree to the software license agreement. Click Agree again. You'll see the Sequoia installation disk, but make sure you click on the hard drive you want to install Sequoia on. I chose to install Sequoia on the Daily Hit Records SSD. Make your selection and click Continue. The macOS Sequoia installation has begun. Your computer might reboot, but be patient while the installation completes. Now you should be at the Sequoia login screen. Log in to Sequoia. If your OpenCore, Legacy, Patcher screen is not on, go to your desktop and click on the OpenCore Patcher icon. On the pop-up, click OK. Click Build and install OpenCore from the OpenCore Legacy Patcher. Your OpenCore configuration is being built. The pop-up will ask, would you like to install OpenCore now? Click Install to Disk. On the pop-up, choose your actual computer hard drive, the drive you just installed Sequoia on, not your USB drive. On the pop-up, you must select the EFI volume. Another pop-up will ask you to reboot. Select Reboot and hold the Option key while your computer restarts. After your computer restarts, log in and ignore the message you're booting from a USB. Double-click on the OpenCore app on your desktop. Your OpenCore Legacy Patcher will be installing additional components. Next, click on Post-Install Root Patch and wait for a couple minutes. From the pop-up, click on Start Root Patching. Once your root patching finishes, a pop-up will appear. The pop-up will ask you to reboot, but before you reboot, eject your USB drive. Click Reboot and hold the Option key. And restart your computer. You have completed the installation of OpenCore Legacy Patcher. You can now log into Sequoia. Use OpenCore Legacy Patcher and post-install root patch anytime you upgrade your unsupported Mac.